I am Maharlika.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Live, this is Queen Helen of the Rajah Elizabeth III, the Black Fatima, code 999. Global Earth, this is the episode 02 of season 1. Yesterday, we have made the introduction to the Game of Thrones. September 9, 2009. It is the code that had made the entire world find the solution. Because the start of the divine recovery started in the code of 999. And it was the time when I was crowned as the Queen Sultana of Sulu and North Borneo. The queen that will recover all the asset of the 666. It is imperative that I have to lay down every day the legitimacy of this program. How and why Queen Helen as Black Fatima, the Fatima that had been looking by the entire global earth, has come with a code of 999. Being sent is not ordinary. This is the season 1, episode 02, the Game of Thrones, Black Fatima 999. The union of two souls can never be destroyed, because before even I was born, I am already destined to marry the grandson. To be able to get the legitimacy that I need, because I know that for so many years after I left the congregation of the Saint Catherine of Siena religious order, I had been already being persuaded by the prima facie Sharif Usman, Datu Ismail Mun Ali, Sultan Toron Lawan Dumaga, Sultan Muhammad Ismail Kiram. It's not an easy job to believe someone claiming me back as the daughter of the seven Makdum, the daughter of God, of Allah. As you can see, I had been running away to find the grandson of Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Brunei, Singapore, and of England. Because that is the landmark of the Mafilindo 1963. I had been escaping the guardianship, the watchful eye of Sharif Usman, Datu Ismail Mun Ali, because I know if I have to be the one to find the grandson, it will boomerang into my morals, wherein I could see the accusation that I am going to face from that day if I have to find the grandson. Nevertheless, I know that the divine mandate is carried on to me as well as to the grandson. Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdul Rajak, Sharif al Sultan Gamar bin Abdul Ghaffar, escaped the claws of the control of the claimants because he is going to find the queen of the Magdaleno. That is the primary instruction that is given to him. And up to now, he knows that upon giving that authority to the queen of Magdaleno, he is very assured that his mission given to him is about to be completed. Imagine how difficult for me just to accept the fact that I have preserved my morals, my dignity and credibility. It's not easy for me to follow the order of Sharif Usman Datu Ismail Mun Ali Sultan Muhammad Ismail Ikiram to find the grandson. However, I pleaded to him, look, Ama, if I have to do so, you will know that I will be living in ostracism in all the accusation of the blood that I know will really make me suffer once I have accepted this mission. Indeed, it happened. When the day that Raja Mamay was immediately ordered to leave Sabah because the elders, the spiritual elders already asked him to leave Sabah the following day because the enemy is higher than Kuta Kinabalu mountain. And that is Al-Nas bin Abdul Ghaffar, the brother who killed him in document in 2005. See how the program of the elders come into realization because of Queen. With that, I know that I have to make the legitimate process. I am an ex-nun and I know the value of chastity. It's not easy. It's not easy to confirm the divine marriage that I have with Raja Mamay from the day I left the convent or even the time that we were reunited in the Lemurian kingdom. Physical evidence is all I need that I am going to fight the entire world. Yes, I obeyed Ama Ali, but I keep on running away because I know I could help Mindanao with my salary. I went even as far as Saudi Arabia with the nursing post that I have. I went even to South Korea, accepted the highest post of aviation negotiation all over the globe, just because I want to run away. But time indeed came when I have no choice because I was given the mandate to or die. That's where I started losing voluminous amount of blood in my body. I was still hard-headed. I don't want to accept. But Ama Ali patiently guided me. My daughter, do you want me still be at the mud of Liguasan Mars, suffering the cold every day and night, just to watch you until the day that you could fight us, because this is your destiny. Ama Ali and my spiritual grandmom, my mother, Siti Mariam, my aunt, Ina Pindalidayan, the tornado, and my uncle. And I called him my God spiritual father, Gabriel. And most and foremost, the one who really sought for me, other than Ama Ali, is Ama Pandala Pasandalan. You can see this in the next episode that I am going to give you. That's why, not easy indeed. But in August 26, 2009, the first encounter of Raja Mamay and Queen Helen at Shangri-La, together with the person that thought a signatory at that, never realized that I am going to embark into the new world wherein I have to find the 7 layers above, the 7 layers below, and the 7 layers left and right. You can just imagine that I cannot run away after the confirmation of Ama Ali that that is his grandson and my husband. August 26, 2009 is already a horrible nightmare of my life, wherein I have already established my kingdom somewhere else, because I know I could raise a lot of money for the sake of Liguas and Mars, computing even the amount that I'm gonna get rather after 1 year. But all fell down at 360 degrees, came into nothing, because I know that I cannot anymore disobey the will of the Father that sent me. So on that night, all my team from Korea were all in Manila for the close contract to be made in the aviation. But from there, I cannot tell them the truth that I cannot be back to South Korea anymore, because my mission has started. So therefore, I had to make a final decision. And that decision will ruin even my reputation, which I know that is the start of the severe cross that I'm going to carry in defending the royal kingdom of Sulu in North Borneo, in the kingdom of Maguindanao. What was in my mind is only to save my people. Then I talked to Ama Ali. I said, okay, since you told me that I am married to Raja Mamay a long time ago, produce me an evidence. So, in Sulu, from there, the official legitimacy of that union commenced, and my movement started from there. And that is the side of Sulu, Sabah, North Borneo. So the union became intact. The divine code of 999 is intact. That is where I have found the crown of the queen of Sulu in North Borneo. Maguindanao, Mindanao became one in that saga, in that crusade for me to start the solution of how to fix Mindanao. So from there, it has been registered, and I told myself, this is the part of Sabah Sulu, so I need to be legitimized in the territory of the Philippines. Indeed, I made myself clear that no one can ever touch Raja Mamay away from me because I know what I have done. To really have all this union be blessed by the heavens and by the legitimacy of the laws of both the Philippines of Sabah, North Borneo. September 29, 2009. The second union legitimized by the Philippine laws. So where are you now, claimants, representing me with the most difficult situation that you have to face for the illegal claiming of my personality, of my identity, and even the identity of Gamar bin Abdul Ghaffar, Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdul Rajak? Where are you? It has documents. And I made it so because I need to fight the entire world. I know I will be facing a lot of ridicule, a lot of humiliation. Indeed, the Black Fatima never lost that faith, that unwavering faith in me to defend the Sultanate of Maguindanao, the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo, the Royal Hashemite Sultanate of Sulu and Sabah, and the Raja Buayan wherein our grandfather, Lolo Putok, Raja Baginda Ali Abdurrahman, had given me that because before I was born, I am already an Abdurrahman. That is the equation of the Black Fatima. That's why I cannot recover all this asset if I am not legitimately recorded in the Lemurian kingdom, the kingdom below the earth, and the kingdom above the heavens. That is Queen Helen Abdurrahman, the Black Fatima. Did anyone explain to you the reason why I had been doing a lot of fighting in the premise that I know I will be a winner? Because you never have seen the legitimacy of the fight of Queen Helen Abdurrahman. From there, I know that I'll be encountering a lot of the cabals using the 666, the TVMLSM. That is the program done by Ferdinand Idrelin Marcos Sr. Many Marcos, yes. You have so many M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, and even up to 12. And some of you have been assassinated already. And thanks to the command, the supreme command of the entire world, for protecting that. I call on the white CIA, the white hats, to come into fold now and save the entire global earth. Because the Black Fatima had stood for you from the day that I have my union with Raja Mamay. When I embraced Raja Mamay, I know that I have embraced the entire universe because I am still the being that had been coming from this divine monarchy. You cannot understand that because you are only on the level of what the media fixate your mind. And that is the level of those spiritual wizard. All the black magician will implant to you that you are the signatory. You cannot. and you will never be, because this kingdom is preserved to those that are willing to repent and go back to God, to Allah. Today I know, from Sabah, Sulu, Royal Hashemite of Sulu and Sabah, to the Sultanate of Maguindanao, to the Sultanate of Raja Buayan. This is the solid ground that Queen has. In the Sultanate of Lanao, I am calling on you right now. I am calling on you because I know we have a commitment to do so, because it's not anymore between your people who are mandating you, people that thought they can release your funds. This is not what you think of. The Black Fatima had been delivered to China. And sorry to say, for Maria Aurora Busoy Marcos, aka Marlene Ramos, if you are dead, then so be it. But if you are still alive, from 2009, from Attorney Karina Gregorio, and to the friend, which I call him Salvador, and to the one that have used the connection to the Marcoses, you will see day to day, because this is now the moral accountability, the physical blockage that I'm going to lay down. Why? The Sabah standoff killings was approved by the head of state. Sambuanga standoff was approved by the head of states. 44 Submen sacrificed in conspiracy with Vatican. The Marawi seeds in conspiracy with the other countries. The illegal proclamation of martial law in the Pagla standoff, of the claims of the Rajabuayan Sultan. Whether he is alive or dead, you are all liable to the court of Indanan, the sovereign court of the seven Makdum of the royal empire of Lupaso. As I told you, Queen is guided by God, by Allah. Before I do things, I have really to ask them. Every move that I have, it is blessed by them. So the Black Fatima, the code of 999, the Queen of Sulu and North Borneo, the union of two souls to save our family, our royal clan, is intact. That with this I was able to defend lawfully, legitimately, because I know I am the legitimate queen of Sulu and North Borneo. And that the saga, the crusade to find the truth, lies in my shoulder. For me to defend to the entire world on how to recover all the asset of the 666 to be returned to the source of origin. The 217,000 metric tons of gold that Apu Lakay, Ferdinand de Marcos Sr., had deposited in all the prime banks of the world as the backup, the gold backup, is coming from the source of origin. The Black Fatima, the 617,500 metric tons of gold, and the 500,000 diamonds. How about the pearl, that land territory of the entire sovereign areas, the waters, the seas, the mountains of the Lupasug Empire, from the tip of Apari down to the tip of Palimbang, to the tip of Kalimantan Bulungan, and to the Southeast Asian waters. That is the Black Fatima. But other than that, because of that source of origin, that the world has to be part of this union. So the world, head of states, sovereign people of each countries are all indebted to the mother account, the Black Fatima. Can you see that? All of you saying that you are the signatory, you will be put to death if you will not stop. Do you have properly documented yourself, or do you have anything to prove? Because we will be calling each one of you, Marcos 1, Marcos 2, whoever you are, you have to face the court. But thanks to the father who sacrificed so much, Aka Rogelio Abron, prove yourself then, all of you claimants, because one by one, the arrest warrant has been given. All of you detractors, go ahead by all means, but be prepared because you are all documented. The Facebook, I have the capacity to talk even to the provider of that, to the creator of that. Any Try Media, the Black Fatima has all that aspect to do so. In all this account, do you have a heart to serve the poor? Do you have anything to prove to the world that you are the chosen one? If you could have adhered to me in 2012, by then, there was no killing at all at Sabah, in Zamboanga, in 44 Sapmen sacrifice, Marawi siege, in the Paglas one. If you could have only listened, because the book has been given to you in 2012 by September, in all the agencies, major agencies, from the Supreme Court down to the Senate, the Congress. So day by day, this is the Game of Thrones that I have been saying. The claimants versus the heirs and successors. As I have given my introduction yesterday and today, October 23rd, 22nd rather, 2023, will give you the episode that will give you now the milestone how this mission started. You cannot defeat the truth, because the truth is like a two-edged sword that could slice you in a second, less than a second. That's how it is. Truth will set us free. Many of you are dead now, but you tried to be placing yourself as alive. For what? To be able to be accepting that defeat, that you will be incarcerated forever, that even your soul will be put to the empire of Satan? Nevertheless, that is not my problem anymore. As I called the office of the Supreme Court yesterday, adhere now. Because there is no government that could refute, dispute, nor battle the queenship. Because in every year that I have the title to move on, and that is given by the court of heaven. You will see that even the court of heaven is stipulated in the Royal Decree 113. All of this can be given justice. Justice that the world is seeking for, wherein the poor majority will have also to live in comfort, to live in peace, to live in harmony with the brothers and sisters in the community. You have failed the people, politician, military, because you thought that forever they can control the money, they can control the gold. In every era, there is a treaty to follow. In 2009, in the span of time, you can see how Queen moved, that after that, in December, I have really to find a solution. Because we know that I need to be recognized Because right there from there, I have seen the necessity to protect the grandson. Because the claimant, the brother, is ready to kill him, to annihilate him. Upon the instruction of Ama Ali, I have to pull him out from the facility, from the house of the cousin, of whom the wife in Brunei of Al Nas are together bringing the poison. Just imagine, because of power and money, they can kill, despite that they have killed him in documents in 2005. All of these are put into documents because even the head of state of all the countries should be litigated for conspiracy, for bribery, all of this. You cannot escape that because the court of heaven is putting justice, and that is divine justice. All of you are talking about divine law. All of you talking about divine government. All of you talking that you are the signatory. All of you talking that you are the blood of the Kirams. All of you talking that you are the Marcos. But where are you? Can you prove to the world that you are indeed worthy to become the servant of God, of Allah, to save the poor? Are you? Or are you just because you are fixated already that you are the ones, and yet you did not recognize the one that is documented by the Lemurian Bank, by the bank that belongs to the heavens court? And that is the infinite account that each one of you trying to destroy and to assume and presume that you are the signatory. From now on, I command the DILG, the CIDG, and even the Department of National Defense. We cannot trust the OPAP, but I can trust the PAPO, the peace and prosperity against poverty and oppression. You have to act on it. You are the embodiment of the divine justice. Thank you for doing your job. I do not trust anymore the military because the cabal is still the one they are following. I don't trust the government of the Philippines. I do not trust anyone of the clan that has claimed, because they have put us all to death for their claims over the money, the wealth, the asset, and even the kingdom itself of Sulu in North Borneo, of Sabah, of Maguindanao. It is clear enough. It is clear enough that up to now, they are abiding to the precedent that they have inculcated to the minds of the poor, that even BBM is the signatory. Prove, prove. Because this is the time of justice. This is the time where you are going to be put to jail or even to put into the severest law, the strictness of the law of Rule 36 and the Special Order 01 and the Special Order 05. You cannot blame me. I am going to expose, expose your wrongdoings so that the world will see that you are contributory to the killings even of Israel in Palestine. Fear no more, young people, with the mind to prove that you are called upon. Join all together the Union of the Royal Philippines against poverty and oppression. Join all together now. This is how we defend the rightful people, the people that have lived in righteousness, but only were covered by the lies of the politician and the military and the claimants of the asset of the global earth. Fear no more, blood that has joined me. You are with me and you shall be protected. I have spiritual warriors watching you. I have the Father now in the global earth who can see beyond. And I am happier than ever because we were able to reinstate the president of the Philippine Islands. Come now into the open. Govern as I governed since 2009. As I told you, we are loaded with proper documentations. We are loaded for something that will prove to them that they are the claimants and we are the heirs and successors. The world head of states, the president of China, the president of all the countries in the world is only looking who is the heir and successor. The hardest part of this is because you do not want to accept that I defeated you, that I was able to prove and I was able to make my legitimacy that no court can deny me. I had been crowned as universum magnum, but those people under the spell of the cabal, under the machination of the bad dark forces can just utter bad against me. However, as I have made myself clear, I am not alone. This government is supported by the heavens. I am not claiming. I am recovering in the name of Black Fatima, the 999 code. The bearer of the code is alive. Can you still imagine yourself being the queen? Look at the mirror. Are you worthy? Can you prove to the world that you are the one? Because even the Supreme Court is liable to the court of heaven. All the Mapilindo high courts are all liable into the court of Indanan, of the seven Makdum of the royal empire of Lupasu. I made Maharlika known to the world. The true blood of our forefathers, but everyone mimicking, patterning of what I have doing, of what I had been doing for them to claim the crown and the throne. That's why all this episode is named the Game of Thrones. The crown has been given already to the Queen of the Universum Magnum. What remains is the throne that you people are trying to claim. With this, I would know how to defeat you again. Because the political, the military governance are all temporary as governed by the agreements, by the treaties. You are all loaned authorities. You are being paid by the taxes of the poor people. You do not want the real authority to stand because with your little knowledge, you can oppress, suppress your people. As I said, September 9, 2009, the Union has been legitimized by the territory of Lupasug Empire, of Sulu and North Borneo, and that includes the Malaysian waters. The Union of the Philippine Islands has been legitimized in September 29, 2009. That is the mind, that is the wisdom of the Queen, so that all of you claimants cannot prove that. And if you did, then I will be the one to put you into justice because you have been claiming, and that is first and foremost, identity theft. Stealing the identity of someone is a crime of conspiracy. I wish to inform the entire globe. The Queen, the Sultana of Sulu and North Borneo. You will see that every time I will be speaking, I will be putting you into the queenship, the crown, the scepter, the throne, and the birthright of the Black Fatima and the grandson of the Matalindo countries, Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdul Rajak, Sharif al Sultan Gamar bin Abdul Ghaffar. Slowly but surely, every day will be the message of truth so that justice will be served in all aspects. And this is my word today, as I keep on saying, the episode number 2 of season 1 has been broadcasted to all the world to see. And I'm sure every day is a process of seeing the light so that you yourself, as individual citizenry of the Philippines, of the Matalindo countries, can decide your existence, your creation into this world, your identity, not lying in the BBMI, but lying as citizen of the nation under the supervision of the king and queen of Lucasug Empire. But the management right now with MA 2023, Matalindo, Malaysia, Philippines, Sandakan, North Borneo, and Sarawak come into one because I have good news. I have things to lay down to you on how to save the poor. Again, thank you very much for this day. Let's move forward and may God bless us all. Allah protect us all. Bye.